It's not by habit that the earth happens to be a perfect sphere, right? Not a lumpy looking, funny looking rock. It's not a reason that when you see that all the things that's being created, that there's a system to it. There's a form of organization to creation. Why you have 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 lips. Why you're made specifically the way you are. It was not by chance, because if it was, he'd have 3 eyes, he'd have 4 arms. This man right here will have 6 legs. Everybody that comes out of the womb will be completely different. My question is, why is that not happening now? Why did it stop? Why don't we see frogs coming out of the water, throwing legs and walking? Why don't we see apes turning into humans? And if evolution is true, that means that you probably believe also in global warming, correct?
Yeah.
If that's the case, why are we not adapting? For example, the so-called Jews that's over in Israel, is the people who come from a cold climate, now they're living in a hot climate, but yet the skin cancer rates are above 60%. Why are they not adapting? Why are they not getting darker? Why are they not developing melanin? Where is the evolution?
As I said earlier, it takes time. It's a slow process. And I could also show you stuff of where like evolution still happens today.
So if evolution still happens today, again, if frogs and everything else like that happened, a slow process way back when, that means that it should still be happening now while new evolutionary things are transpiring. So again, why can we not see videos on YouTube or walk to the waters and see a frog coming out, growing legs and becoming
like,
whatever
you
new
can
creature?
see like videos of like scientists explaining like evolution still exists. It's just such a slow process though that you can't just like wake up one day and everything has changed from the day before.
So here we go with a long process. White people in South Africa have been there for hundreds of years. Why have they not developed melanin? And it's hundreds of years at this point.
That's a good one. I mean,
see, so basically what we're getting at is, let me ask you this question. What caused you to feel like there is no God and you don't believe in anything, and on the fact that you have an upside down cross under your eye? So please explain that to me. What happened, or what was it that went on in life that caused you to say it can't be a God, it can't be a devil, it can't be any of those things?
I grew up, like, my mom would take me to church and stuff, and it never felt right. And listening to other religions and stuff, nothing ever like felt right out of anything I was ever exposed to in any religion. I would try to believe. I would try to pray and all that.
So nothing ever felt right. Now,
I've been an atheist since I was like 9 or 10.
As you walked up, the prophet was bringing out a scripture in Malachi regarding what the pastors and leaders are supposed to be teaching, right? You say you listen to all types of religions, you try to believe in them and none make sense. So first and foremost, let me ask you this, what is your nationality?
Nationality,
yeah, what do they call you? What do you when you fill out an application, what do you check off on the box?
Black, Hispanic, and Native.
So you're an Israelite according to the Bible, believe it or not, of course, because you're one of these on this sign, right? And believe it or not, this is your heritage, a so-called religion, but it was just taught to you wrong. How you doing, young man? What's your name? Jimmy? Read that Malachi 2:7 before you go, because I know you need to go. Watch this.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Now here's the thing. When you and your mother took you to the church, according to the Bible, the priest's lips were supposed to keep knowledge. Knowledge, he's going to explain what knowledge is, but he's supposed to be telling you how to live. What the Lord, your God, requires of you. Read.
They should seek the law at his mouth.
Because believe it or not, God, there is laws across the whole world. We got the law of gravity, right? We know these things exist. God made those. Your God made those. It's not by habit that the earth happens to be a perfect sphere, right? Not a lumpy looking, funny looking rock. It's not a reason that when you see that all the things that's being created, that there's a system to it. There's a form of organization to creation. Why you have 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 lips. Why you're made specifically the way you are. It was not by chance, because if it was, he'd have 3 eyes, he'd have 4 arms. This man right here will have 6 legs. Everybody that comes out of the womb will be completely different, right? But read.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Because he's supposed to be the messenger of your God. He's supposed to take the things that's in this book and make it plain to you and help you to understand how to love your neighbor, how to honor your mother, and how to honor your parents. We hear people say that all the time, but guess what? The pastor's supposed to go in detail and tell you what the Lord means when he says those things. Keep reading.
but ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
And that's the thing. The pastors and leaders of this book, your history book, have caused you to fall because they haven't taught you according to the Bible. They haven't taught you the right way. They had you come in, you singing and you dancing, you show up and they're giving you a form of false hope. But hey, just pay your tithes. Come every Sunday and sing. God is an attention whore, and all he wants you to do is acknowledge him. No, the Lord has a standard in the way we're supposed to live. Right. What you're looking for is there's an order and you know it, right? There's requirements and you know it. You know these things. That's why you like, I'm an atheist, because the stuff y'all pulling out don't make sense. But it does make sense. And you know it. That's why you feel the way you feel. They led you, they told you the wrong stuff, and you like, it can't be right. And you was right. They was wrong because they taught you wrong. But this is your history book, bro. This is about you. This tells you exactly how to live. Right? This tells you about how to obtain peace, how to have peace in your house, how to have peace with your neighbors, how to live in a way where the Lord will bless you, right? How to live in a way, because at the end of the day, there is a heaven and a hell, believe it or not. You're not just here and then you die and then it's black credits rolling up the screen. There is a life after this. Believe it or not, there's a life after this life. Your body, think of your body as a shell. And believe it or not, your spirit is in that body. Well, when that body dies, your spirit...
I just laughed because the way you described it was kind of funny.
Say it again?
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful by laughing. I just thought it was funny how you said there's no credits at the end. That's funny.
No. I mean, that's because we dialogue. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because again, we get where you're coming from, and then that's why I asked you why. Because a lot of us don't just wake up in the morning and go, I don't believe in anything. Something happened, right? And I'm telling you what happened was, you knew that it was falsehood and the crap that they was telling you in these churches, right? After church, you still get home, your mom still has a problem, issues still going on, dad and mom might be bickering, and you started to realize what? These people ain't giving us no real solutions to the problem. There has to be a standard by which we're supposed to live. There's no way I'm supposed to live any kind of way and God is still just like, yeah, everything is cool. Johnny just shot Billy, but that's okay because he came and he gave a good offering. It's fine. And you just like, no, there's got to be some form of justice to the things that's happening here. Am I right? And believe it or not, this is not a religious book. It's a history book, and it's a book full of your laws, the laws, statutes, and commandments that your God requires you to live by, right? And these laws, statutes, and commandments goes into how you love your parents, how you love the Lord, how you're supposed to treat each other, all the way down to how you're supposed to dress. You know why? Because it is your heritage and culture, right? Culture encompasses all of those things, right? Like if you have a beard on your face, believe it or not, that's a law in the Bible that we're supposed to have one. Right. Why? Because again, like I told you before, even with all the creations and stuff that you're talking about, there's an organization or a structure to those things, even with genders. That's how these are one of the things that he uses to separate men from women when it comes to appearance is a beard. Why? Because God is not the author of confusion. They gave you a flyer.
Yeah.
Read it for yourself, follow along on the back, and really start studying, bro. Really start studying, to be quite honest. I get why you're upset, and I get why you're an atheist because of the things that you've been through growing up and the lies that you've been hit. But guess what? There's no such thing as evolution. But there is a such thing as creativity, and your God is the one who created everything. Right. And as you truly begin to read and study, you will realize that all that evolution crap is a lie. Because if it was true, it would still be going. If it is true. Right? Oh, it happens over time. Re-recorded something. Esau they can't record nothing from over 300,000 years ago. There's no freaking way. It's impossible. Right? They can't do it, but they'll make you think they can. Oh, my science, bro. No, they don't. Just for him to know who his father is, they need his father alive to do the blood test. But then they're going to tell you something from 300,000 years ago? Come on, it's not true. And again, anything that once was will continue to be, and that includes the evolution. If you don't see it, it ain't real. Don't believe in it, right? And the reason why you believe in it, bro, you're looking for something. Right. You are. You're looking for something. And you're looking for something that's honest. You're looking for something that's true. You're looking for some sort of direction. This is it, bro. Seriously. So I encourage you. Read, call that number on the back, and drill us, bro. Ask questions. And I'm serious. Drill the hell out of us. Because our job is to prove what we're saying and show you in the book.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.